we're back, and Newegg keeps on sending me stuff. So this unboxing is going to be the CoolerMaster MWE Bronze Series 500 watt power supply. This is kind of an entry-level model power supply. It's not too terribly expensive. And if you're curious and you haven't really gotten behind what these certifications mean, these are a voluntary certification, these 80 plus certs. So if you have an 80 plus certified power supply, obviously that means it's more than 80% efficient. So at least 80% of the electricity that comes into the unit is output as electricity rather than waste heat or what have you. So this of course is the bronze, which means I think it's about like 82, somewhere in there, like 82%. And that's of course variable. So they measure it at different rates. They measure it at like 25% load and at like 75% load, things of that nature. I think at 100% load. So they have these fancy little machines that they hook it up to and they test it, they put different loads on it and, you know, max it out to get these certifications. There's the bronze, then there's the silver, gold, platinum, and titanium editions. And those obviously go up in rank from there, some of which at the high end get almost to somewhere in the 90s as far as efficiency. That's pretty darn good. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and unbox this, take a look at it, and see what it's all about. This says 80 plus certified, 85% efficiency, but this 80 plus bronze badge actually only indicates 82 if you look on the this website. Just some food for thought there. So we'll go ahead and open this up. Of course, this is the US version because I'm in the US. You get yourself a little handy instruction guide on how to install stuff. It also gives you a bit of information on the different rails that are in the unit. And you know, between the 3.3 and the 5 volt, we have two 16 amp rails for a total power of 100 watts. And then we also have 420 on the 12 volt rail. There's that. And of course a little diagram to tell you how to install your power supply in your case. Most of us won't need to know that, but you know. Comes with standard power supply cable. Looks like it's about 3 feet, which is about standard. Alright, so the unit itself, which is wrapped in bubble wrap, and they give you some black screws as well. So there's those. So the unit itself, it's pretty weighty, which is good. I always like to think about power supplies in terms of weight. If you've ever gotten a cheap power supply and you lift it up, it's very, very light. It feels like a hollow tin can, so that's some food for thought there. Obviously you get one nice big fan on the bottom. Looks like it's about 120 mils or so. It's not one of those fans that comes edge to edge. You see a lot of these that are running like almost 200 or like 180s now, so like they're way here. And this is just a standard power supply, so nothing too fancy. The back is just punched, so it's just a perforated back. And you can see here that they actually have just put in a fan grill here, rather than like a lot of these new ones, they're actually perforating this whole area. So obviously this is a non-modular unit, so you have all of your cables here. And this particular unit obviously comes with its standard 20 plus 4. 20 plus 4 there. 2 PCI Express, 4 or 3, or well, 6 or 8, sorry. So 2 PCIe 6 or 8s there. We have one run of SATA cables. Looks like you're gonna get 3 on this run. Of course, your standard ATX, either 4-pin or 8-pin for CPU power. And then we also have another set of SATA cables, so that gives you an odd number, 5. You get 5, so you get 3 on this run and 2 on this run. And then you get 3 standard Molex, and you get your floppy power, or floppy drive power, or the 5 volt if you need 5 volt for any reason. And that's about it. Like, honestly, so looking at this unit, it's nice. It's, you know, the whole unit's nice and flat black. This decal's actually damaged. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like really scuffed up. And this came straight out of the packaging, so CoolerMaster, not cool. But so it looks okay. I mean, it's got a nice feel to it. If you were to install it in a case that sort of opens on the left-hand side, and it's, you know, at the bottom, like most standard power supplies are these days, you would get, you know, this decal on facing outward rather than this gross one. And if you install it in the standard sort of configuration at the top as well, same sort of situation, this certification detail would actually be towards the back. So that's kind of nice. Some of the power supply companies lately have been putting their energy information on this side, which is kind of annoying, because then you don't get the nice like logo or just, you know, plain flat black. So it looks like also that this particular power supply just has a standard fan made by CoolerMaster. I could pull it out at some point and take a look inside. If you guys ask for it, I will take apart this power supply and show you what's inside. But anyway, so what I planned for this video after I unboxed it, and this will be the next video coming up in this series, is I have a NAS device in my house that's always running, and I'm going to hook this power supply up to it and run it for, say, a week and see how much energy it consumes versus the 80 plus gold certified power supply I have in there right now, which is a Corsair HX series power supply. So if you guys want to see that, let me know, comment section below, or just upvote the video, something, anything, and I'll do that. But otherwise, this is pretty much the MWE500 bronze series from CoolerMaster. Like I said, it's a pretty basic power supply, but you know, for the money, not too bad. I personally prefer the modular units. All this cable clutter and trying to figure out where to put stuff you're not going to use is kind of annoying, but otherwise, not so bad. So thanks for watching this video, and like I said, obviously if you like this video, let me know, comment section below. If you have anything you'd like to suggest, maybe something that I should change on the channel or whatever, let me know. I'm always open to new suggestions. So this power supply actually currently on Newegg is for sale for about 55 bucks. Which, I mean, if it doesn't set your house on fire, that's not a bad deal for a reliable power supply. You kind of want a good power supply, and I could go into more detail on that, but I'm not going to ramble on this video about it. So, I will see you guys next time, and have a good one.